So what's your reaction to the president's speech last night? How would you rate the speech?
I think he did a good job of connecting dots. I think he had to connect the dots between what's been done and to give people some background on all the activity that's been ongoing, much of which doesn't appear to the public because they don't see it. Number two, I think he had to point out that BP Energy is on board to get things done, but they're not going to do it alone. The government's going to be working with them. Thad Allen, the admiral, is very much involved. And then finally, that BP would be on the hook for not only remediation of the Gulf, but for compensation for all those who've lost their livelihood, at least temporarily, hopefully not forever. So I think he connected the dots there. Now, there were others who, for political purposes, think he needed to appear strong and what have you, and quite honestly, I thought he did.
On the lines of the BP escrow accounts, does President Obama, in your mind, have the constitutional authority to have BP surrender the stockholders' money without due process of law?
Well, I don't know that he does have that. But on the other hand, there's a moral obligation that I think was pointed out, and apparently BP has accepted that opportunity to put this money aside to deal with the compensation and the remediation and the security that represents. So we probably won't have to have the test of whether or not there's authority. Certainly had some moral authority that they've responded to.
Do you think there's any limit to that authority? If he does have the authority to have BP surrender stockholders' money for these accounts, is there any limit to that authority? Does it stretch to other areas?
Well, obviously, there's always a limit to whatever authority you have. In this case, they went along with the number that's been agreed to, and he hasn't asked for more than they were willing to give, apparently, or agree to, and so that question is not going to get answered.